the number one team in the country.
They're in the country right now.
Number one in some pools. Chino Hills. Okay, LiAngelo Ball. Last game he played, he scored 72 points. First game, the game before that, he scored 56 points. Last year, Chino Hills was 35-0. Okay, it's pretty much been established to this point. The way that they play, you're not gonna beat them with just the whatever you do. Okay, you go out there, you're gonna have to have some sort of unique game plan for them. And I was racking. I honestly, I watched LiAngelo Ball score 72, and for a while, I thought I had an answer for everything, and for a while it bothered me because I was like, I really don't know what I would do with these guys. I really do not. They're throwing skyhook 80-foot post passes, no looks, just heaving the ball as soon as the ball goes in. You literally have to, when you have a wide open dunk, you literally have to question, like, should I take this? Because who's going to inbound? Where's everyone at? So here's what I came up with. So Foothills Christian plays them. I don't want to disrespect or anything. Like, I don't coach. This is armchair quarterback. But what I would do, I swear to you, I would do this because, like, what do you have to lose? Like, we'll see what happens. This could be a freezing cold take, but I don't think that Foothills can beat them by just playing the regular game. We'll see. I hope, I'm a fan of Foothills because no one knows that personnel better than me. I coached the backcourt growing up. So I have full trust that they could do what I'm saying right now. So I will get into it. So this is the defense they play. They play zone and they zone press. They press you, and they're getting up shots in like 3-4 seconds, right?
Quick.
So you got LiAngelo Ball, who's running to the 3-point. Either A, he's running the 3-point line to catch the ball and heave it, and then, or he's doing that football play where he's just posting you up like a tight end and just bullying you out of the way, muscling you out, catching it and scoring, right? And then they go right into press. So this is what I would do. I've long said that you have to use the whole shot clock on them and go 5-on-5 before when I watched them last year. Foothills Christian actually lost to them by 1 last year. They should have beat them. They were one of the teams that actually should have. But there's no more TJ Leaf, but there's no more Lonzo Ball. So in this, I would designate the 4 and the 5 for Foothills Christian to play 2 plays. They are on defense the whole game. They never go into the front court. Never. Absolutely not. They do not go in the front court. They stay in the help and deep or the low hole and the high hole in the paint the whole game. Either that's play 1 or play 2. They're tracking LaMelo and LiAngelo at wherever they're at. But they're like goalies. They don't cross the front court, okay? Now, you've got your point guard, 2 and 3. You're playing 3-on-5 on offense, right? But what they do is they trap. So Foothills has 2 great ball handlers that could hold the ball. So you play 3-on-5. You play 3-on-5 and you hold the ball the whole shot clock, and then you take your layup or you take your 3 if you think you can with your knockdown shooter. Okay, so it's 3-on-5. A lot of times, I think my hypothesis is that it would be 3-on-3 because they don't really. Once you get past the half courts, they're just cherry picking. So you go 3-on-3, hold, don't turn it over. The key is that the number one thing to this is you're not allowed to turn it over. Beforehand, I would say you're not allowed to turn it over. You're not allowed to make a mistake. You have to stay within this game plan, and you have to stay on it hard. And it's like, what do you have to lose anyway? They're playing some crazy stuff too. Like what my philosophy of coaching was, if you're gonna do some crazy thing to me, I'm gonna do something 10 times crazier to you back. Don't do that. So I don't know. This is just we're talking ivory tower. But so this is my game plan. What I would do, I'd go 3-on-5 the whole game or 3-on-3, and as soon as we score, they're all getting back. So we're trying to get stops. We're all getting back into 5-on-5 or whatever your defense is. But I'm not. I've never seen a team do this before. But I would keep 2 guys in the backcourt that whole game. I don't think that there's anything that they can add of value on offense. Last game, someone scored 32 points, but as soon as he scored, he was literally out of the frame. So he's not even in the. So you don't want to score 1 and go back 2 steps. That's what you're doing. And these kids most of the time don't have the discipline. It's hard not to take an open 3 or an open shot. So there is no. You need to throw a gimmick back at them. You have to have something unique. And I think it would be interesting to see if someone did this. I really think that you would confuse them for at least the first half. That might be enough time to buy you some time to at least keep you in the game if you have the personnel for it. Does anyone say anything? Anybody have any questions?
Nobody has a question yet.
How many people are on?
It was. We are, what, 8 now? It was like
8?
16 at one point.
What?
It was 16 at one point. We're down to 8.
What's everyone doing?
They don't like it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, they can watch this on record. But I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like, that's it. That's what I think. That's what I thought. Because the thing was bothering me. That was bothering me. I was like, I don't know what I would do. I need to have some sort of.
The game's at 6:30 Pacific time.
Is anybody gonna Periscope or Facebook Live it? I wish I could be there. But.
Yeah, we need somebody to Periscope this so we can watch this.
Who knows? Maybe they'll beat them on their own. I don't know. They have.
You have two.
But they have the best game plan ever for high school with their personnel. That's ridiculous. It really was screwing with me.
It is 5:57 Pacific time right now.
Because you could say, oh, well, wait till they have an off shooting night. Maybe he has an off shooting night.
He's gonna have one sooner.
That's what you said, Pat. Like maybe okay, who cares? Their big guys just catch the ball and then they lob the ball. They catch the rebound, and then they pitch it out for a 3 for another one. It doesn't matter. They'll just shoot it until it goes in.
So you're gonna ask me how many minutes? Fam, you gotta do the math at some point. I can't be somebody that how many minutes is it to 6:30. Like I can't keep
30 minutes.
I can't keep doing the math for you. I'm sorry.
What time is it? 6?
Yeah, it's 5:58. Like one time for the game. I said 6:30. How many minutes? I can't keep doing that.
So this game plan's gonna be way over your head. You
yeah,
gotta get the math first. Unequal math. 3 on 5 is what you need to do. I want to see what someone said. I just want to see. Like, the best part of coaching to me was this. Like,
you have to game it. Somebody asked Brian, what do you think of DJ Dudley?
Who asked that?
Ricky King? Just answer the question. You're doing a lot.
Yeah, he's really, really young. We'll see. But he's got a really good chance to be really special. He's good.
But yeah, back to play. You just can't turn the ball over against them. You literally cannot turn the ball over.
No, cannot. It's fucking not allowed. I'm sorry.
It's not allowed. You can't turn the ball over.
You got to go full John Chaney. If you ever watch John Chaney videos, that guy wanted to kill people for
one mistake.
Oh my god, dude. Stupidest forever. That was the quote.
Can't fix stupid.
Can't fix stupid.
Mike Rice throwing balls at people. You gotta chill, bro. It wasn't that deep.
That's my guy now. Why are you? Why are you? That's my guy. Talked to him yesterday.
Them Chino bros will come at y'all. I'm not playing.
Here's the other thing. This is what I learned. If you, the way to beat them actually is avoid them at all costs. Do not play them. Try your best to just not.
So you
play
just
them.
Don't play.
That's really the first step. If you have to
just don't play them, just don't put them on.
That's literally. Wait, I forgot to put that. That's literally the first strategy. Do not play them at all costs. Just do not play them.
Why?
If you have to play them, then you do. Because of
why do you
want to play that?
Somebody got to beat them.
That's what they said last year. What happened? 35-0.
They almost got beat a couple
tomorrow,
times.
UCLA and Kentucky.
Don't play them.
Don't play them is the first one. I should have said that. I should have said that. That was the first thing.
Pat almost just
the first part of the video was here's how you beat them. Do not play them.
Do not play them. At all.
Here's how you don't lose, Gino.
You can't lose if you don't play. Yeah.
So Kentucky, UCLA.
Inversion. But that's how I learned it too. It's just this tool. Like, answer the question like how do you? So it's like how do you beat Chino, or the other way. The inversion is how do I guarantee I do not beat them? Like, how do I guarantee a loss for myself? And the way to do that is to just take shots early in the shot clock, not have the guys accounted for, and just play right into their hands, which they do the reason why it's so hard to find out what to do to them is because they have so many counters to like what you could do. They can counter. So I had to think of a ridiculous black belt level counter. That's what I had to think of right there. But why not? I say if that I had no qualms about doing weird stuff if they're doing.
I'll see you try to get the ball out of Melo hands right now. Because who's got the ball handle on that team?
You're not going to be able to do that. This is not.
We can't full court deny.
No. You
So
won't.
hard.
How are you gonna full court deny him? As soon as you score, they get
That
it.
man doesn't. For me, that man doesn't play offensive defense. He just stays in the middle the whole time. He just can't touch it.
Oh, so it's like a box and one.
Yeah, he can't ever
So
touch
this
it.
is like when we were
Ever
at
touch it.
Miramar. Remember when it was? We would say that. We would say guard the guy.
You can't box
Guard
him.
the guy. No, he would say guard the guy when you're on offense.
Yeah,
Remember?
guard him when you're on offense.
Guard
I
him
don't
when
want
you're on
him to
offense.
You're not ever playing offense.
You
You're
know
defense.
this
So you
already.
guard. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're guarding him
Yeah,
when you're on
right,
offense.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know this. Any good guard can get open. At any
That's
time.
true.
Yeah.
Any good guard can get open. So yeah, and I agree with him.
He's little right now. You can be physical
No.
with him right now.
No,
Does Jared can
No.
get open? He's
No.
even littler.
you're trying to apply real like the basketball
Logic,
logic.
of basketball
what
logic. You
would
can't
know,
do
like,
this with them.
No, you can full. I don't think you full court deny because you risk. He could go back door and then you throw it over the top. Like I don't want that. I would be scared for my guys to try to pick it off like a DB as well. They're just better at especially on D'Angelo.
Well, yeah, he's too big.
He's
that's a football
Antonio
player.
Gates.
That's tight end already.
He's Antonio
built
Gates,
like a grown man.
catching touchdowns. Like,
And laying him up.
we need to get our Periscope game back. We got no people anymore.
I got 64 people that have been on here. So
64?
Far. So far.
Not at the same time.
Not at the same time.